Fellow Kenyans, let me say this, that if there is a time in history of Kenya which is full of different reactions that come from different people. The pastors are speaking, the content creators are speaking, the analysts are speaking, the journalists are speaking, some politicians are speaking, the fathers are speaking, mothers are speaking, children are speaking, the grandfathers and the granddaughters, everybody is speaking, is now. Even the people that are outside the country are speaking. It is now. And what I can say is that this June 25th demonstration, or peaceful demonstration as it is, people thought that it was just going to be a simple and a slight one. But from the look of things, it is going to be a very big and a very different thing from the expectation of the politicians. Because even watching, if right now it's 1 a.m. And you can see on the streets around CBD archives, people are really praying.
To the owner.
And this prayer has been all over the country. Today, I realized that yesterday, everybody was, every corner of Kenya, people were praying. Were really praying for this June 25th.
Kenya, I speak to you. Hear the voice of the Lord. The Lord shall restore you. Kenya, hear the voice of the Lord. The time is at hand, and now is that the deliverers, the sons of God, shall march forth. And it shall be known that the Lord is God, and without him there is no other. The perfect will that God has over this nation, it shall come to pass. Kenya, hear the voice of the Lord. Today we confer authority to all those that God is calling for the sake of nations. Kenya, I call you from the pit. Kenya, come out. Come out from corruption. Come out from wickedness. Come out. Come out. Every pit they have dug over this nation, the nation will not plunge into it. Their children and them themselves shall be forgotten, but the people of the Lord shall flourish. Say to the righteous, Kenya, it shall be well. It shall be known that the Lord is good and his mercies endure forever. Many nations shall learn from you. For a little spirit is conferred to you. A little, just a little authority. And that authority will make nations to learn from you. Kenya, hear the word of the Lord. That it may be known that the Lord rules over the affairs of men. Kenya, come forth. A new Kenya, I see it. I pray that the laborers will rise. A new Kenya, that the harvest is plenty. I pray for laborers over this land of Kenya. Kenya, come forth. All the enemies of Kenya, may they drop dead. May the hand of God find them. All those that reject a new Kenya, may your judgment be near. Watch and see. Near than you think, near.
That there should be no bloodshed, that everything should go smoothly, people should not lose their lives, because it might be so much painful that again a lot of people are going to lose their lives. People will be celebrating, will be doing an anniversary for the lost people, for the 61 people that lost their lives during the last year's demonstration. And again today other people are going to lose their lives. So we are going to make it to 100. It's somewhat painful. Some have also even written their eulogy. Some have really prayed, telling the mothers that if I don't come back, know that I died fighting for my country.
Fungeni macho tuombe. Mungu, tazama mimi na huyo mwenye anani watch. Tunaenda kuwa na 1 year anniversary. Lakini sio ya mapenzi. Tunaenda kuamka asubuhi mapema tupange line ya Super Metro kama watu wanaenda kazi. Lakini this time ni kazi ya kujitolea. Tunaomba tusifutwe kazi kama hatujajengea wazazi wetu. Tunaomba colleagues wetu wasijengwe za macho na HR wamsaidie kutufuta kazi. Mungu, tunaomba tusifungue pay bill sababu ya kufutwa kazi kama hatujajipanga. Tazama ni sisi watu tunajenga soja za chai. Usikubali atumie hiyo nguvu kusaidia bosi kutufuta kazi. Tuko na wazazi. Tuko na siblings. Tuko na wapenzi. Tuko na marafiki na ni sisi wanategemea. Usikubali tufutwe kazi. Tunaomba akuamini.
I did my best to fight for my country. A lot of people, some people have been sending deposits money to the people that to the mortuaries, to the people that sells caskets, all kind of things. So that's why I've said that it has got a lot of different reactions. The bishops have been speaking all over, the content creators have been speaking. But now I really don't understand, I really don't know whether William Ruto listens or have listened to all these things.
Rather than nurturing constructive youth participation, some state agencies have chosen to suppress it. We have witnessed the harassment, abduction, and in some cases, killing of young people whose only offense was raising their voice for accountability and justice. These incidents have left families in mourning and communities in a state of fear. The government's primary responsibility is to protect its citizens, not to threaten, silence, or punish them. A society that instills fear in its youth for simply speaking out is a society walking away from justice. Our young people are not enemies of the state. They are citizens with valid concerns who should be heard and supported in building a better future for all. Many Kenyan citizens are voicing these same concerns. As we remember those, we pray for those young souls. They should not have lost their lives. Yet, we cannot bring them back. It is fair to give them a fitting memorial. Young people, we appeal to you. Demonstrate your maturity.
Now, the police represent security and safety. If your house is attacked at night, I don't know if 999 still works, but you raise an alarm and you hope that there's a police car near, and the police come in. And when you see police, yes, evil has been defeated. Evil has been defeated. But when a police officer can come into your house and pick your son, pick your child, and kill them, then where do you go? Where does Albert's father go? But my issue today is not with everyone high up there. Is the officers who went to Juang's house. I think we have a responsibility to interrogate instructions. We have a responsibility as a junior police officer, as a junior civil servant, or even in the corporate world. I think each one of us has a basic minimum. The irreducible minimum is that you must interrogate that instruction before you fulfill it. I am not in the disciplined force, but I believe that all of us, with our cognitive ability, because you are not mad, you have a responsibility to interrogate that instruction and ask yourself, am I going to fulfill it or am I not going to fulfill it? No magistrate had given a warrant of arrest or judge for Albert Ojwang. No one. These guys are rogue police officers. And Kenya is slowly sliding into a lawless state like Somalia. And that's wrong. And that should not be allowed to happen. And I am praying that those police officers who failed to interrogate that instruction, when the case gets to court, that we will find a magistrate or judge who's bold enough to stand on truth and sentence them to hang. A life for a life. Because that's the law. I want you to imagine it's your house. Somebody knocks. You open. And they come in. And they take your son. And you ask, amefanya nini? Come to the station. So you go to the nearest police station. He's not there. And they bring him across several counties. They bring him to the city. And the next time you see him, he's on a cold steel stretcher, dead and broken. Your son. And there's nothing you can do. Nothing. That's the part that hurts me. When you personalize it, and you imagine it's your son. Some of you here seated with your sons. I want you to imagine that that's not Albert, it's your son. And you pay tax. Na president wetu ameokoka. Sorry for clicking.
Suppose he listened to all these things, then he could have known that we are in a bad state. Everybody is crying. Literally, everybody is crying. Everybody is like, what is going on? What is really going on? Why can't we just, what is happening? That is the question that people are asking. Like, what is really going on? Why this? Are you seeing that situation? Like, why this? Why this? Seeing people coming together people seeing different denominational pastors and people coming from different places to pray together and mark you. One thing I know if there are people who don't like associating with other people as pastors, they don't like. But if you see a situation now whereby they come together, this one is so much. This one iming ya watu. Hii imepiga watu, hii imeingia watu sana. So let us just wait and see what will happen. I'm just forced to do this video because of that kind of reaction that I've watched. People praying around CBD tonight. It's the middle of the night and people are very busy praying. I don't know whether this video is of today or maybe it is not for today, but the fact remains that a lot of people have been praying. People have been praying all over just because of this one day. That let it be safe for people, let it be peaceful, let nobody die. Let nobody die. And it is also my prayer that let nobody be injured. Because once somebody is injured, nobody will cater for that. It is the family, it is only the family that itashughulikia. Mtu asife, mtu asipigwe risasi, yani watu wasiumie, kwa sababu watu wakiumia bila shaka wale watu ambao watakuja kulia sana ni familia za hawa watu. Hamna mtu yote ambaye atakuja kulia ama hamna mtu yote ambaye pengine atakuja kufanya kitu, lakini wale watu ambao wataumia sana ni familia. So mimi naomba tuzidi kuomba, tuseme kwamba kesho ama leo Maulana tujalie na jalie wale watu, wale ndugu zetu na madada zetu ambao watakuwa wanaenda kule kwenye streets, ya kwamba Mungu awalinde tu, awalinde wasipatikane na chochote kibaya. That is my prayer. I don't know what you're praying for. I don't know the kind of prayer that you're making for the 25th June demonstration, but let us all pray that we are on the same page on this.